Two grave robbers stole a jade amulet from a 500-year-old corpse. Something followed them home. Tonight's story is The Hound by H.P. Lovecraft. A man and his companion, St. John, had grown bored with ordinary life. Books no longer thrilled them. Art no longer inspired them. Eventually, their fascination with the macabre led them to an unthinkable hobby: robbing graves. They filled a secret underground museum with stolen skulls, ancient relics, and forgotten treasures, always searching for something darker than the last discovery. Then they heard a legend. In an old Dutch cemetery lay a man who had once been a ghoul himself. When he died, something monstrous had torn his body apart. Curiosity overcame caution. Under a pale autumn moon, they opened his grave. Inside the coffin rested a strange green jade amulet carved into the shape of a winged hound. Ignoring every warning, they stole it. As they hurried away, they heard it, a deep, distant baying. Somewhere in the darkness, something had noticed them. Back in England, the haunting began. Scratching at doors, shapes outside the windows, enormous bats circling the house each night, and always that impossible hound drawing closer. Then St. John walked home alone after dark. The next morning his body was discovered, torn completely to pieces. With his dying breath, he whispered only one sentence: "The amulet." Desperate, the man destroyed nearly every stolen relic he owned. Only the jade amulet remained. Convinced it carried the curse, he sailed back to Holland to return it. But thieves stole the amulet before he could reach the cemetery. That same night, an entire family was found slaughtered. The hound had found its next victim. Finally, the man returned to the grave where everything had begun. He dug through the frozen earth, opened the coffin, and found the impossible. The corpse was no longer a skeleton. Fresh blood stained its bones. Shreds of flesh clung to its body. Huge bats slept around it, and clutched in its skeletal hand was the jade amulet. Then the corpse opened its jaws and gave the deep baying cry of a gigantic hound. The man fled into madness, certain the winged horror still followed him, and that death was only moments away. And as he finished writing his confession, he heard the hound one final time, right outside his door. Tomorrow we continue exploring the strange, terrifying, and unforgettable tales hidden within classic horror.